Strictly Strings, Book 1, pages 13 and 14. On page 13, we're going to take all the notes that we've learned so far and apply them to really fun songs. And on page 14, we are going to officially train with the bow. It's very good to practice skills separately. Your left hand skills first with pizzicato, and then incorporating the very difficult bow techniques we're going to learn. Let's start by checking our instrument. So as we bring our instrument into our playing position, finding that comfy position, whether you're a cello looking for that balance of the C peg behind your ear, or a bass to see where your bass is balanced, and the nut of the instrument right here at the forehead so you're not too low or too high. And then check our bow holds that we've been working on. Remember, the main idea is your instrument close to mine? Does it sound the same? You can use an electronic tuner, and as you notice notes being a little off, we follow the string down to the fine tuners for violin, viola, and cello, and we go righty-tighty. So one thing I describe is as you're looking at the instrument, righty-tighty. So cellos, if you're trying to turn, you want to turn to the left of your body this way, or turn it around and imagine what's a clock, what's righty-tighty. Bass string tuning is a little more complicated because we have to use the pegs up here. So you have to find which way makes it go a little higher or a little lower. Always do things slowly so you don't pop a string. Mostly instruments will stay in tune, and it definitely helps to have a professional tune it at first at a music store or myself, Miss Croton's. So let's check and see if your strings match mine. A string, D string, G string, C string for viola and cello, E string for violin and bass. And basses will sound 2 octaves lower than that note. So we can put our bow away. We're not going to need it for this page, and we're going to have some fun because it says songs for fun. I'm going to go each song back to back, and if there's anything you want to review, please just rewind and try the songs again. Page 13, number 1, Merrily We Roll Along. Set yourself up, prepare the fingers in the right place, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Make sure you're using the fleshy part of your finger, not the fingernail, so you get the best sound. Number 2, ready, go. Looking good. Number 3, Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Prepare the fingers, get ready, check your technique. Number 3, ready, go. Good. Number 4, Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Prepare your fingers. 1, 2, ready, go. Looking good. Number 5, Lightly Row. Prepare your fingers. 1, 2, ready, go. You did it all the way through page 13. I bet your arms are tired. Well, you can pause and take a break whenever you need. And one question you want to ask yourself is, cello and bass, did I keep my arm lifted? Violins and violas, did I keep my instrument parallel to the ground, not dropping down? Now we get to add the bow. Turn to page 14. So the reason again that these are separated is that right hand technique and left hand technique are very different and both take a lot of practice. So as we review our bow hold, we want to remember that we relax the fingers, let them hang over the side. Violins and violas were usually at that first knuckle, cellos in between, and bass a little bit more. Except for bass players, sometimes we'll use the German bow hold, but most of us will use a French bow hold. Thumb is curved in front of the frog, in front, not tucked in, not on the side, not underneath, in front of the frog. And the fingers hang down. Then violins and violas, we pick up our pinky when we play. So keep practicing at your windshield wipers, your rocket ships, stir the cauldron, and it will start to get easier to hold. But one great thing is that when we place it on the string, that some of the weight comes off of our fingers, and it's just the string helps us balance. So as we look at page 14, we have a few terms we want to make sure we understand: the symbol for the down bow, the symbol for the up bow, and a few reminders. Be sure to check your bow hand for correct position. Place bow on the string before starting each line. So we want to make sure that we don't start from the air, but from the string. Do not move or lift your bow during the rest, so you just keep it right in place. Try to keep your bow straight when you play. So find that comfortable position for each instrument, whether you're a cello or a bass, violin or viola. And you can find a place somewhere in the middle area of the bow, and we can check that our bow is not too crooked like this, and not too crooked like this, or like this, or like this. And you can kind of take a look and see how your bow is looking. If it makes a smooth sound, then your bow is straight. Starting on the D string, I'll get the metronome going. And on this page, let's do no repeats. I'll go all the way 1 through 7. So be ready to move to the next song. We'll cancel the repeats, but on your own, you should practice with repeats. Page 14, number 1, 1, 2, ready, go. Number 2, ready, go. Number 3, ready, go. Number 4, ready, go. Number 5, ready, go. Number 6, ready, go. Number 7, ready, go. You did it. Okay, ask yourself a few questions. Did you keep a good bow hold the whole time? Did you keep a good position on your instrument? Remember, when we're not using our fingers, we can just hold on to the side of the instrument wherever it's comfortable. Did you keep your bow straight? Did you make a nice sound? One final technique thing is, as we change to different strings, our arm moves up and down. So you have to become a bird as you play. And even if you're a cello or bass, the arm has a rotating movement. And this is why we separate our right hand bow practice from our left hand in the beginning. Please review page 13 for left hand technique and page 14 for right hand technique, and then you will be ready to put them both together. Happy practicing.